My dear children, why did you get option is 3m square plus 8m minus 3? Why not m square plus 1 is equal to 0? Anyone you guess this one? Yes. If you know, very good. Otherwise, you just remember. So, the given line passing through 1 comma 10, you don't bother about that one. For confusing only, they given this 1 comma 10. So, what is the use of this 1 comma 10? No. That means. So, this is the line having the slope m, means it is defined slope. Okay, it is a real number. So if it is a real number, means m square plus 1 is equal to 0, is m square is equal to what? Minus 1. Is square of any number is minus 1? Is it possible? No. So that's why this is wrong answer. So this is the correct answer. 3m square plus 8m minus 3 is equal to 0. Okay, so next concept is number of circles touching all the given 3 lines. For suppose, if the 3 lines are in this way, this is the way, this is first line, second line, third line. How many circles are possible? So this is one circle touching all 3 lines. This is one possible, this is another possible, this is middle one possible, this is another possible. Total 4 circles are there. Actually this is called in circle, these 3 are X circles. Okay, next one, if for suppose 2 lines are like this, these are not intersecting lines. Okay, and it is the line, one of the line. So then how many circles possible? 2 circles are possible. This is one circle, this is another circle. 2 circles are possible. Only 2 circles. That those 2 circles touches all three lines. Okay, if 3 lines are like this, they never touches, they never intersects. So there is no possibility. For suppose 3 lines are like the concurrent lines. Concurrent lines. So how many circles are there? So how can you draw? Like this, like this, like this. If you draw like this, only that means we cannot. The circle touches only 2 lines. So that circle never touches third line. So then, but I give the answer is 1. Why answer is 1? So you just remember in this class. So dot also one circle, that is called point circle. Radius is equal to 0. Okay, this is called point circle. So it is 1 point. So this is the point circle. This point touches all the 3 lines. So number of circles is equal to 1. Next one is number of lines passing through the point P which are at a constant distance from a point C is. Number of lines passing through the point P which are at a constant distance from a point C is. See, for suppose, already I drawn this one. For suppose, this is the point C. Okay, let us consider this is the point C and it is the point P. From this point P, how many lines we can draw? But those 2 lines should be equidistant from the point C. That means equidistance means perpendicular distance. Okay, perpendicular distance. So I just drawn here. Drawing here. It is for suppose C is here, P is here. So equidistance means how many you can draw? Only 2 you can draw, and these 2 distances are equal. So by observing this one, we can draw a circle whose center is C and radius is R units. So these are only the 2 possibilities. 2 lines only we can draw from point P, which is equidistance from point C, and that equidistance is nothing but radius of the circle whose center is C. So that means if distance from a point C is, that means how many lines we can take? 2 only we can take if CP is greater than R. If CP is not greater than R, that means here R is that equidistance, whatever may be, constant distance, whatever may be you take. That means if the length of CP is more than the given constant distance, then we can draw only 2 circles, two lines only we can draw. For suppose, if CP is equal to R. So in 10th class plane geometry, we have about the circles. So if you remember those concepts, you can understand. Okay, so if CP is equal to R, for suppose CP is equal to R means C is there, here P is there. So the number of lines, how many lines we can draw? Okay, how many lines we can draw? if the distance is equal to r, that means the distance is equal to cp is equal to given constant distance, what let us consider the constant distance is some r units. Okay, then how many lines we can draw? Only we can draw one line only, because it is only the perpendicular. If you want to draw one more line like this, then it never be perpendicular, or C, this length will be from C to this one, this length will be less than R. So if CP is equal to R, only we can draw one line. If you want to draw one more line, that length will be less than the given constant distance. Okay, next one, if CP is less than R, how many we can draw? Because of CP is less than R, they given, for suppose C is here, P is here, this C length, this CP length is less than given constant distance, which are at a constant distance from a point C is asking. Because of CP is not greater than R or equal to R, then R will be more than this CP. For suppose this is R, here to here R, here to here CP. So then our line will be like this. That may be with R unit distance from C, our line may be like this. That means this line never be passing through this point P. Okay, that means we cannot draw the line such that CP is less than R. That means how many lines we can draw? 0 lines. Okay, this is the concept we have to remember. Next one is, based on this one, you take 2 examples. This is level 2 classwork 62 question. The number of lines that can be drawn through the point 4, -5 at a distance of 10 units from the point 1, 3 is. See, it is the point P, it is the point C, and the distance, constant distance they given 10 units. How many lines we can draw means, just use this concept. First you find out CP length. If CP is equal to R, you can draw 1. If CP is less than R, we can take 0 lines. If CP is greater than R, we can take 2 lines. So based on this concept. Okay. So here concept is very important. Mostly students, you can understand, I think so. If you have any doubt, please raise this. Okay. So very easy concept. Nothing is that. Just you use your brain, you can understand. Okay. Here P is equal to 4, -5, C is equal to 1, 3, R is equal to 10. Then CP is equal to what it is? Root over distance formula, x2 minus x1 or x1 minus x2, anyone you can take. 4 minus 1 whole square plus -5 minus 3 whole square. So this is equal to root over 3 square 9, 8 square 64, 9 plus 64 73. Okay, this root 73, 10 means what here? Root 100. Which one is big number? Root 100 is big number. So root 73 is the small number. So CP is what here? Less than R. If CP is less than R, number of lines is equal to 0. That means we cannot draw a line such that the line passing through P, and that is R 10 units from the point C. We cannot draw because of this length more than here. P is here, C is here. So our length will be 10 units they given, but the length of CP is only root 73. So if you want to draw like this, so it is not possible. It is not possible because of it is that line should be passing through out of P. Okay, so that is the reason. So number of lines is equal to 0. Next one. The number of circles that touch all the 3 lines, 2x plus y is equal to 3, 4x minus y is equal to 3, x plus y is equal to 2 is the number of circles that touches all the 3 lines. 2x plus y is equal to 3, 4x minus y is equal to 3, x plus y is equal to 2 is. Here, we just use this concept. If for suppose these 3 lines are congruent, how many circles we can draw? 1 circle. That is the reason. First of all, if for suppose all these 3 lines are parallel or not. If parallel, then number of circles 0. If for suppose 2 are intersecting lines, not concurrent lines, that means first you have to see parallel lines. If those are not parallel lines, then you have to go for concurrent. After concurrent, we have to check for remaining two options. Okay. See here, for suppose if those are also not concurrent, then you have to use this one. If two lines are parallel, then we can take, if any two lines are parallel and one is not parallel to those two lines, then you can take two circles. If all the given three lines are not parallel and non-concurrent lines, we can take 4 is the answer for that question. See first, very clearly these three are not parallel lines, then you go for concurrent. Concurrency means you have to use determinant form. If determinant is equal to 0, then those given three lines are concurrent. Otherwise, first find out the point of intersection of any two lines and substitute that point of intersection in third line. If that point satisfies third line, then those three are concurrent lines. See here, 2x plus y is equal to 3, 2x plus y minus 3 is equal to 0. Simplify. Transpose all terms into one side. Similarly, 4x minus y minus 3 is equal to 0, x plus y minus 2 is equal to 0. To apply the cross multiplication method, we have to keep all the three terms should be in left side, in one side, that means. Okay, then only we have to apply cross multiplication method. Because of I am using cross multiplication method, I am not using determinants. So here x, y1. So here coefficient of y1, minus 3, 2, again 1. So here minus 1, minus 3, 4, minus 1. Simplify. X by minus 3 is equal to y by minus 12 minus of minus 6, that is plus 6, is equal to 1 by 2 into minus 1 minus 2 minus 4. So minus 3 minus 6 by minus 6, that is 1. Y is equal to minus 12 plus 6 minus 6 by minus 6, that is equal to 1. Therefore x is equal to 1, y is equal to 1. 1 comma 1 is satisfies third equation or not, once to check it out. So 1 comma 1 substitute here, 1 plus 1 minus 2. 1 plus 1 minus 2 means 2 minus 2, that is equal to 0. So it is 1 comma 1 satisfies. Therefore the given three lines are concurrent. If the three lines are concurrent, then we have only point circle, that is 1. Okay, number of circles is equal to 1. Next concept is foot and image. Just I give the foot theorem, just you remember foot theorem and image theorem. In next class we will discuss about foot theorems and image theorems. Proof also we can see. These two proofs are very important for IPE. So just you remember, just you by heart these theorem statements. After that in next class we will discuss about the proofs. Okay, foot theorem. If h comma k is a foot of the perpendicular of x1 comma y1 with respect to the line ax plus by plus c is equal to 0, then prove that, then prove that h minus x1 by a is equal to k minus y2 by b is equal to minus of ax1 plus minus, this is also y1, k minus y1 by b is equal to minus of ax1 plus by1 plus c by a square plus b square. Very important. This meaning is, for suppose this is the straight line ax plus by plus c is equal to 0 and this is the point ax1 comma y1, we have to find out the foot of the perpendicular, means where this, if you drop a perpendicular from a to this line, where this perpendicular meet on this line, that point is called the foot of the perpendicular. So then let us consider that foot of the perpendicular is some h comma k. Then the relation between x1 y1 and h comma k and abc is nothing but h minus x1 by a is equal to k minus y1 by b is equal to minus of ax1 plus by1 plus c by a square plus b square. If he is asking, whenever in the questions, if he asks the question, find the foot of the perpendicular of any point some 2 comma 3 with respect to the line some 7x plus 5y plus 2 is equal to 0, then we have to find out the h comma k. So in this formula you substitute given point is x1 comma y1 here and they given abc, that means some 2x plus whatever may be the given line equation. If you substitute in this x1 y1 and abc is here, and you to find the h equate these two, to find the k equate these two, you get the point h comma k. Okay, or if he given h comma k, if you want to find out x1 comma y1, so this is also possible by using this condition. Very easy. Okay, very important. We have to by heart this theorem statement. Okay, in general in IPE they may ask directly prove foot theorem, state and prove foot theorem. Then we have to write the statement and the proof also we have to do. Okay, next same model, image theorem. Image means If h comma k is image of x1 comma y1 with respect to line ax plus by plus c is equal to 0, then prove that h minus x1 by a is equal to k minus y1 by b is equal to minus 2 of ax1 plus by1 plus c by a square plus b square. The difference between these two is nothing but here only, here minus is there, here minus 2 is there, remaining same to same. Okay, so what is this image means? What can be, for suppose a is here, this is the some line L is equal to 0. So the image of this point A with respect to this line will be some ph comma k. So image means we have to remember with respect to this line, very important. If you a that means if p is the image of A with respect to this line, then this line is nothing but perpendicular bisector of AP. Perpendicular bisector of AP means here, for suppose this is the M, this intersecting point is, then AM is equal to MP and AP is perpendicular to this line L is equal to 0. These two conditions will satisfy. Very important. Here only perpendicular, and that point foot means always lies on that line only. Here image is not lies on that line, and this is this is at same distance on opposite side. That means from A to this line, how much distance it has, with the same distance it will be opposite side of A. Okay, so now this formula is nothing but h minus x1 by A is equal to k minus 1 by B is equal to minus 2 of ax1 plus b1 plus c by a square plus b square. We have to remember, but a small difference, here minus 2. Image means because of it is double, so we have to get 2. Like that we can remember. So it is on the line only, so only minus of ax1 plus b1 plus c by a square plus b square. Very important theorems. We just by heart these two theorems. Okay, in next class we will discuss about proofs.